In this episode of The Real Crimes of Kurri Kurri, we discuss the offence that is breaching a court order. I will call the defendant Barry, it's not his real name. Barry is self-represented, probably middle-aged, and has a huge bandage on one arm. Barry starts the case by explaining to the magistrate he is waiting for plaster after he fractured his elbow falling off a push bike. Honestly, the whole exchange between the magistrate and Barry are like two people having a catch-up, except there's a public gallery watching on. In my opinion, this rapport between the magistrate and Barry assists the case and therefore is in the best interest of the community. It's clear the magistrate has read the file and is familiar with Barry's activities. Not just criminal, the magistrate can see that Barry has been engaging with the system. He's shown up, he's had treatment, he's engaged with community corrections. He talks very candidly in open court about drug use and the steps he's taken to sort himself out. However, he also highlights aspects of his life that are working against him. Some relationships with family are on the mend now that the drug use has stopped, however others aren't. He's got plans to move into Newcastle and is campaigning for his own accommodation. Just listening to him speak, you can get a sense he's a bit excited about his life coming back together. His biggest challenge that's impacting on him moving on to this new phase of his life is that he has no photo ID. He doesn't have a birth certificate and expresses frustration with the system. You get a sense from the gallery that the lack of ID could impact on his plans. In my opinion, in a case like this, the sentencing is important, but I argue it might not be the most important part. Staying off the drugs, I think, is the best outcome for the community and, of course, for Barry. Now, on this day, the court could also impact on Barry's plans. He has been brought back to court because he has not completed all of the required community service and therefore is in breach of a court order. Barry had started, but lost contact when he got a new phone. The magistrate decides to take no action on the breach and adjust the order to the hours Barry has already completed. The magistrate explains he is not in shape to complete the remaining community service hours and is encouraged to continue to focus on sorting himself out. I reckon Barry, with the bandaged arm, doesn't have time for a case at Kurri Kurri Local Court. He's too busy on a quest to get his own birth certificate.